This morning, an airport built with dreams of becoming one of the nation's busiest is sitting almost empty. Mid-America Airport outside St. Louis cost hundreds of millions of dollars to build, but today it sees just a handful of flights a week. Dean Reynolds is there with how management is struggling to turn things around. Dean, good morning.
Good morning. Well, welcome to Mid-America Airport in Illinois. And if you've never heard of Mid-America Airport in Illinois, you're probably not alone.
Allegiant Air Flight 660 taxied up to the gate at Mid-America Airport on Thursday, one of 4 arrivals for the entire week.
Any unattended vehicles will be ticketed and towed, and unattended baggage will be removed.
The airport here in Muscoda, Illinois is a good place for quiet contemplation, even meditation, because most days it is devoid of passengers or airplanes to take them anywhere. And it's been that way for nearly 2 decades. Richard Skillings is with Citizens for Smart Growth, a local group which thinks the airport is a waste of tax dollars.
It costs 10 times what it generates a revenue to put them through that gate.
Mid-America was built to ease the burden on Lambert International Airport, about a 40-minute drive away in St. Louis. Lambert was once a hub for Trans World Airlines, but when TWA went belly up in 2001, there was not much of a burden anymore on Lambert, and consequently, little reason for this almost hollow $300 million terminal. It was supposed to serve hundreds of flights and hundreds of thousands of passengers.
Mid-America Airport has a 10,000-foot runway, a state-of-the-art facility, and next month they'll be inaugurating passenger service to Las Vegas.
You can also fly from here to Florida, all of which is great, except when you consider the small number of actual passengers. The original plan here was for 85 gates, but that would be about 83 more than it needs right now. Mid-America has never turned a profit in its 18-year history. Last year, just 16,000 people boarded here.
It's a whole ramp down there.
And yet it struggles on. Tim Cantwell is the primary struggler.
Was this, in hindsight, a mistake?
In no way was it a mistake.
Cantwell is the director of Mid-America Airport. He says it's a vital piece of the local economy.
It just seems like you were brought in to come up with different reasons to justify this place being here, which you have.
So let's turn that back around. Since I've been here, we have proven the business model. Not that I was brought in here to make up stuff. We'll wait a little longer, and there'll be more people in here.
Now, Scott Air Force Base is right next door, and there is also a Boeing parts assembly plant on the premises, which means that if there's a future for Mid-America, it probably involves cargo, because right now, any passengers here seem to come disguised as empty seats. Gail?
All right, Dean, that's one of those things where you just go doghead like, what?
Hey, Dean, who's
Yeah.
footing the bill on this?
Yeah.
Is it taxpayers? I mean, who's losing out?
The local taxpayers, the county, are the ones holding most of the debt for this airport, not the federal taxpayers.
Thank you, Dean.
All right, maybe they'll drum up more traffic now that people know about it. Thank you, Dean.